The Magician's Illusions and Delusions by Rachel Lawson. When Princess Gillian, a young human woman, first met the King of the Earth, she knew she loved him. The king just thought she was just another human. When she found out he was a widower, she saw she had a chance to marry him. It gave her hope. He watched him dancing with a woman she didn't know. They seemed happy dancing, and he looked more handsome than ever and happier than he usually did. What she didn't know was the king was happy because he was in love with his dance partner. She was his secret wife. The baby she carried was his. Their love had beaten time and death. She was his reincarnated wife. He was a grim reaper. They lost each other when he was sent to the past with no memory of his old life, and he had recently remembered her and his old life. Princess Gillian asked a man who was near her who looked like a prince, who she was. "My wife, Princess Anastasia," said the man who was the king from an earlier point in his life. He was another time traveler. He was posing as the king's younger self, his grandson, and the father of his later child with their wife. Princess Gillian felt encouraged. "You let her dance with another man?" asked Princess Gillian. "Him? He's harmless, they are just friends," lied the prince who knew who they were. "I would like to meet him, do you know him?" asked Princess Gillian. "Gramps?" said the prince, puzzled. "No, the king. Who is Gramps?" she asked. "He's my grandfather," said the prince. "He can't be," said the princess, thinking the bearded young man was lying to her. They both looked the same age. "Oh, you're human," said the prince, surprised. "Human and you aren't?" said Princess Gillian. "Yes, we aren't, we just look it," said the prince. "You look human," said Princess Gillian. "We age different from your people," said the prince. "I see," said the princess, looking at his grandfather, wondering if they were built the same as humans. "We are," said the prince, reading her mind with telepathy. "You are what?" asked the puzzled human. "Physically the same as humans," said the blushing prince. "Why did you tell me that?" said Princess Gillian. "We read minds too," said the prince. "You read my mind?" asked Princess Gillian, shocked. "Yes," said the prince. "What are you?" asked Princess Gillian. "They call me Prince Alexandrite here, humans call me Blue Midnight," said the prince. "I've heard the name, you're a superhero," said the surprised Princess Gillian. "Magician," said Alexandrite offhandedly. "Can we talk to your grandfather?" asked Princess Gillian. "If you want to," said Alexandrite, smiling behind his beard. He knew she was talking to him, not that she knew it. He sighed and led the way. "Mind if I cut in Gramps, Anna?" said Alexandrite. "Why?" asked Anna. "This lady wants to talk to Gramps," said Alexandrite. "Who is she?" asked Sapphirus curiously. "I don't know, she hasn't told me she's human," said Alexandrite. Princess Gillian, "Oh, never mind," said Princess Gillian. "Who are you?" "Sapphirus Argent, the king of the earth and emperor of the universe," said the king, who would have rather said his name was just Fred and he was no one. He envied Alexandrite, who was posing as a deposed solar system emperor. He was called a prince because he had to be titled something as the celestial emperor's grandson. "Call him Fred," said Alexandrite. "Why?" asked Princess Gillian. "It's my name," said Sapphirus. "Oh," said Princess Gillian. "Okay, Fred it is." "Anna, may we dance?" asked Alexandrite. "Oh, okay, honey," said Anna. Anna and Alexandrite danced off. Fred and Princess Gillian left the dance floor, sat and chatted for a while, which was too long. The princess had by the time they finished fallen in love and decided to marry Fred. Fred was reading her mind, as you do if you can't stop reading minds. Fred noticed her thoughts were getting too personal, so he left her embarrassed. "Alexandrite, I have a problem," said Fred to his younger self as they sat drinking coffee. "What is wrong, Fred?" asked Alexandrite, who sipped at his drink. "You remember that human Princess Gillian?" asked Fred. Yes, she was funny. She liked you and not me. Must have been the beard, said Alexandrite. She wants to marry me, said Fred awkwardly, guzzling down a slurp of coffee too fast he choked on it. Are you all right there? Said the worried prince. Yes, said Fred, gasping for breath. Did she tell you? Asked Alexandrite. No, I read her mind, I couldn't help it, said Fred. That's a problem, we're married to Anna, said Alexandrite. I know, I don't know what to do, said Fred, still getting over choking. We'll have to think this over, said Alexandrite, scratching his head thinking. A while later. I've got it, said Alexandrite, smiling and laughing at the idea. The next day Princess Gillian went to look for Fred where Alexandrite's son said he was. On the way there, she found a man who was drinking. He seemed drunk and miserable. Have you seen Fred? Asked Princess Gillian. He's in there, the old traitor, said Alexandrite, slurring his words and waving a large bottle of vodka in his hand. Why is he a traitor? Asked Princess Gillian. Don't go in there, it will hurt you, Alexandrite said, standing between her and the room Fred was in. Princess Gillian walked past the drunk man into the room. She was horrified when she entered the room. Anna was there with Fred. Not only just there, they were embracing, but they were kissing with such passion she could not speak. She was so shocked. Fred was thinking the human was on the hook. They drew apart and Fred picked a rose from a vase nearby and put it in Anna's mouth. The married pair started to dance the tango. Traitor! Snapped the human prince. Anna opened her mouth, shocked, and started. The rose fell to the ground. Anna stood up and ran out of the room as a woman shamed. Princess Gillian stomped on the rose, crushing it. Damn! Humans! You scared her off, snapped Fred angrily. You are having an affair with your grandson's wife. You are an abomination, accused the shocked human. So what? Fred said. He is out there drinking. He was right, I shouldn't have come in here, said the disgusted human. Yeah, said Fred, playing the part of a bastard too well. Is her baby yours? Wouldn't put it past you? Said the human. No, don't think so. We were careful, said Fred shortly. Princess Gillian glared at him, thinking it was his baby. She was right. She was furious and disgusted, and she had thought him a nice man. She stormed off, thinking he was not worthy of her interest. Never to see him again. She passed by Anna and Alexandrite, who were arguing on the way out of the next room. When she left, they kissed. Then they joined Fred in the room, giggling. What's so funny? Fred asked. Her face, said Anna. Fred smiled. He walked up to Anna, bowing. She took his arm, and they danced the tango again in high spirits, and he dipped and embraced and kissed her passionately. You are a cad, her husband is here, said Alexandrite, pretending to be offended. Alexandrite then laughed. We all are, aren't we? Fred said, and they all laughed.